Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chana and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today we're going to be continuing the Q&A with Mr. Firefly. That's right, folks. Today we're just going to keep going on with that Q&A right where we left off with my husband. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. Was that a hard transition coming to the United States?
No.
That was pretty easy?
Well, I lived in England before.
That's right, for what, 2 years?
So, little less, yeah. So English wasn't a problem. Actually, what was a problem is to translate it from American English to British to Hebrew.
It's very funny to hear him speak with like a British accent too. I won't ask you to do it now,
No,
but
I
it's
won't.
really funny. He can pull out some like British accents and Scottish accents that will just make you laugh.
I'm blushing.
What do you look forward to the most about the new baby arriving?
Again, it's a question that you can't answer because we have 3 kids, and I don't think that it would be fair to take away from them.
Nobody's taken away from them to be excited about it.
No, it's in a way I'm excited to have a baby. I'm excited to get new person to the family. As much as I'm excited with what we have.
Of course.
So
We're just excited.
I'm excited, yeah.
Do you pray together as a couple or as a family?
Do we pray together as a couple or as a family?
Yeah. We don't. That's kind of like, I guess it's more of a Christian thing.
Yeah, I mean it's
Prayers for Jews,
it's individual.
it's much more independent. Even though like men are required to pray together, their prayer is still very individual, just done at the same time. So
We pray the same things,
But not together.
different thoughts in a way.
Yeah.
Like different not thoughts.
well, like personal prayer is just personal prayer. It's really
Well, what we have is actually personal.
yeah, but like even if we're going like off script, I guess, off the book, whatever, and just using like completely our own words, it's still not something we would do together.
No.
It's very much like between us and God.
Exactly.
Did your husband have to approve of you opening your YouTube channel?
Of course. No.
We talked about it before I did it.
Yeah, but I approve everything you do.
Thank you. But I mean, when we talked about it, it wasn't like, honey, is this okay because you make all of our decisions? It was more just like, I respect him and I do respect you.
No, do I?
Do.
You say that I'm making all decisions.
No, that was my sarcastic bit.
Oh.
Yeah. It was... It's just that if like we're gonna do something like that, either one of us, we would discuss it with the other, because that's a pretty big decision and it's something that's more like public, that I think it would be really disrespectful of me to do it without speaking to him first. I didn't think he'd say no, but
yeah, but I trust
I would of
you.
course talk to you about it.
I pretty much trust you with everything you do. I
Thank
know
you.
that whatever you do, you put like a lot of thoughts before, and so far I don't have any problem with stuff that you do.
Thank you.
Actually, more than that,
Do you watch my YouTube channel?
I do.
That was my question.
Yeah, oh, okay.
You do?
I do.
What's your favorite American snack?
Bamba.
That's not an American snack.
It is now.
That's an Israeli. Okay, it is now. That's
I don't have.
Is that your favorite Israeli snack, Bomba?
No.
What's
but
your favorite? They want to know your favorite Israeli snack also.
Growing up, it used to be soup nuts.
Soup nuts.
Those little yellow things.
These little croutons. I'll have to like
Yeah.
insert a picture of them later.
That's growing up.
I don't understand them at all. My kids love them
And
though.
Beasley.
Beasley, I also don't understand that snack. My kids love it.
Well, it's like, I guess, no, I didn't see anything.
So what's an
American.
like American snack? Like potato chips, maybe?
Uh,
I feel like that's pretty
well,
American.
it's not kosher, but what do you call it? Those trumpets.
Bugles?
Bugles.
Bugles.
Yeah. But it's not kosher, so I cannot eat it.
Oh, okay. Does your wife have any annoying habits? Are we moving on? Next.
No. I don't think so.
I'm sure I can be annoying sometimes. Never? I'm never annoying?
So far, you're doing a very good job, so I don't know.
All right. I'll take it.
Keeping it under the radar.
I'm not sure I totally believe that, but he's being very kind right now. Does your husband enjoy camping?
Oh. A hotel consider camping?
Hotel is not considered camping. No.
No, so I can enjoy it. I can.
In a camper. You liked it in the camper.
Yeah, in a camper, yes, definitely. Sleeping in a tent, not for me.
I like sleeping in a tent, but I'll compromise and we can look at campers. How have your feelings about YouTube changed over time? Have they changed over time?
No.
No? Okay. How many years did your family live in Morocco? Oh, we kind of already answered that. Your parents lived there till they were teenagers.
Yeah.
So, did they end up in Morocco due to the Spanish expulsion of Jews?
Before them, yeah, 500 years ago.
So 1492.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the Spanish
That's
expulsion of the
yeah.
Jews. Yeah, it's interesting.
It was
Columbus,
500?
1492. It's about.
Yeah.
Columbus actually wrote in his journals on his boat when he was leaving to head to the Americas for the first time. Not knowing that's where he was going, but whatever. When he left, he wrote in his journals that he heard the Jews crying on the ships that were headed down towards Africa. Like, he wrote about that. So it's pretty intense. Pretty intense.
Well, nobody wants to be kicked out of his home.
No. With nothing.
Yeah.
We already covered this. What is your favorite dish that your mom makes? I don't know this. If I had to guess, I'd say the fish, but
No, so
I'm sure there's something I don't know about.
So holidays, like around either Chana or Pesach, first of all, she make a lot of beef or lamb dishes, which is delicious. Couscous.
Couscous. She does make a good couscous, like from scratch. Okay,
Yeah.
This isn't like from a box.
Yeah. So no, we don't have that stuff. But yeah, again, it's hard for me to pick something. Everything is good.
Everything is good. His mother's an amazing cook. Why do we not wear wedding bands? Orthodox Jews typically don't. The men don't. Which is very confusing to me when I first was coming to the Orthodox community as a single woman, and I was like, there's so many single guys. This is gonna be so easy. Yeah, they just weren't wearing wedding bands.
I wouldn't have problem if it's something that you want.
Yeah, I don't care though.
But we don't.
Yeah. And then I don't. It's just a personal thing. Most of my friends do wear a wedding band. I wore one until it stopped fitting because babies. I just never really started again. Sometimes I'll put it on if I remember, like for Shabbat or something. Who is the better cook of the family? Me or you?
This family.
Yeah, I assume.
Thai.
That's very generous of you. I think we have our own specialties.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so.
It's not that one of us is better than the other, but we just have certain kinds of things that we'll make.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you see me cook all the time, but she cooks too, she's a very good cook.
He doesn't make chicken strips. He's like, will you make the chicken strips, please? Because he knows mine are better. But then, like with the Moroccan fish, I can make that also. But why would I when he does it better? And why would I when he will?
Thank you. Pleasure.
How do you get along with Chana's side of the family?
Very good.
Yes, you do.
Actually,
They like him a lot.
Yeah.
He's the favorite son-in-law. He's the only son-in-law. What are your favorite parts of Moroccan culture?
Music. I love listening to Moroccan music. And I mean, it's a lot of small things, I guess, that only Moroccan people will understand, like a hosting culture, or like all kind of like street shows and stuff like that. And Morocco is very nice, very
oh, that's cool.
It's very nice to see. So I think that's.
Oh, neat. You have to show me like a video sometime so I can see. What is your favorite holiday?
That's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
I'd say Sukkot.
Sukkot.
I mean, I love Sukkot. I love Pesach also. The problem is Pesach.
It's a lot of work.
You work a lot. But I love Sukkot.
That is a fun one.
It is.
That's work too. You got to put up the sukkah.
And Purim, of course.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah.
You gonna wear a costume?
I don't know. We'll see.
Come on. You know you want to.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't want to. Who has the bigger sense of humor? Me or you?
Of course, me.
I think we have different senses of humor, though. We have very different sense of humor. Will you do more cooking videos?
Will I?
There was a lot of people wanting you to do more cooking videos, even for you to have your own cooking channel.
So I'll answer it with a question. Do you want to see more?
Haha!
I can.
Well, we do want to do our salads. We do want to do a video with the salads at some point.
You tell me what you want to see, and I'll try to deliver it.
There you go. Let us know in the comment section. Does your family speaking of cooking, does your family get tired of the same dish every Shabbat? The fish, I assume.
No.
No, we don't.
I don't think so.
Except for that one time when I was pregnant and I didn't like fish.
Yeah, but you.
That was me.
The rest.
No, people don't get sick of it. And we have some guests that will come every single Shabbat just for the fish. And yeah, they don't get sick of it.
But that's the amazing thing with that special day.
It's like the taste of Shabbat.
It's exactly. If I'll make it on Tuesday,
it doesn't taste as good.
It won't.
No. How do men get the kipper to stay on their heads? So you use a clip.
I do, yeah.
Our boys don't use a clip. They have shorter hair.
As long as you have hair.
Yeah. Our boys have really short hair, and that kind of somehow works like Velcro to keep it on.
It is, but other kippa also have some like kind of
like the material or something.
Yeah.
How did your family feel that you wanted to marry somebody who was not Sephardi?
They were very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that I am happy.
Yeah, they didn't care. They didn't care the same way we don't care.
No.
How long before you knew it was love? We talked about this last
week. We did. I think it was like a few years.
Yeah, it was later.
Yeah, it was
I think
like probably 3 years later.
We didn't fall in love until like later on in our marriage, like years later. Because it's funny because we were just discussing this on our date like last week. And what we knew before we got married is that it could be love. Like it would be love, I guess. Not it could be love. We knew that it would be love. So it just takes time to grow. I mean, love is a big thing. So yeah, it came later.
I think it's
but we knew
for
it
the
would
best.
come.
I think it's for the best is like usually people fell in love and they get married and it works for the most, but then what?
But they have longer engagements
but
too,
then what?
like longer dating.
So
Jews don't typically do that. Jews typically are like a few dates, see if we're compatible, get married.
And what I liked about it, that's we built that love with the years. So basically
knowing this was it, we're already married.
No, exactly. Yeah,
there's no out. It's not like we were just dating, and we could just break up. It was like, no, we have to figure out how to make this work.
And we still have where to go.
Of course.
That's why I like. That's why
we're still figuring things out.
Exactly.
Just less things. Is it common in your culture for men to cook?
Sure.
Is that Moroccan culture or Israeli culture?
No, it's
or Jewish culture.
Well, okay. If you look at Moroccan culture, for example, which is we call it the Arab culture, since the men are out most of the day at work, so the wives take care of the kitchen with love. I mean, I seen my mom cooking all day long, with every day, it's like it's the first day that is the first day ever in the kitchen, with passion and love. Later on, you like, I guess, adopting the we call it the Western culture. I don't think that it's something that you shouldn't do or try not to.
Like you don't fall into like gender stereotypes.
No, I think that it's good that men can cook and are cooking also.
Yeah. Well, and something I've noticed also about a lot of Israeli men, when they come to the United States, they want the food that they had at home. And so they end up cooking here.
I think
whether or not they cook there, though.
Everyone who come, again, my parents came from Morocco. They could eat other food than like, you know, in Israel you have more. Exactly.
So, but I have noticed that. So I feel like in America it's pretty common for like Israeli men to cook.
In Israel too, my brothers cook.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying my perspective.
Oh.
Have you always been interested in cooking?
Yep.
Are there ever any language barriers between you?
I don't understand.
I think occasionally there's like
Probably.
a word that's wrong, or like I'll say a word and he'll be like, wait, what? What's that? You know? But
yeah, I mean, I admit my English is not perfect.
It's excellent English though. I think it's more of a language barrier for me and your family.
That's
because my Hebrew is not at a level that's good enough to carry on a deep conversation, and their English, for some of them, there are fluent English speakers in his family, but for some of his family members, their English is not.
They don't speak very well.
Like we can't have a deep conversation because neither one of us can speak the other's language well enough at this point. So.
And that's why
that's the language barrier. How do you handle being a Sephardi family in what I assume is a largely Ashkenaz community? So yeah, in our area, it's definitely mostly Ashkenaz. There are some Sephardi families, but like America in general is like 90% Ashkenaz. So anywhere we go, it's going to be mostly Ashkenaz. So how do we handle living amongst the Ashkenaz?
Very well.
They're very nice.
The only part that it's like huge difference is the tefillot, prayers.
Yeah.
That's it. But
and Passover.
Yeah, no, but that's traditions. That's again.
Yeah. So the prayer is different.
Actually, it's in our favor.
Do you come from an Orthodox family?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you do. Is it hard to live away from your family?
Very.
Yes, it is. Do you have a say in what I post on my channel? You're thinking too hard. Yes, he does. I'll answer it. He does.
No, hold on.
But he doesn't.
No. I don't. Because so far I didn't see anything that it's
that you wouldn't like
inappropriate.
And I would, if I was going to talk about something or post something that I wasn't sure about, I would ask him. I would totally ask you.
Yeah, but I basically, again, as I said from the beginning, completely trust you. You're doing good job.
Are you involved in the content of my channel at all? Outside of this video, I guess.
No.
No, except for that cooking video. If you're cooking. Yeah, I usually don't film when you're around though, because we're hanging out. We're not filming. What brought you to Texas?
American Airlines. No. I came to help a friend with a business.
How do you incorporate your Moroccan heritage into the home?
Have I? What was the question?
How do you incorporate your Moroccan heritage into the home?
Well, by our everything that we do, like if the kiddush on Shabbat,
all our traditions,
that's Moroccan.
Yeah, so like our kids, we're all davening, praying out of a Moroccan prayer book. We have Moroccan food. You bring in Moroccan music.
Yeah,
it's there. What's your favorite part of parenting?
Going to sleep.
Ha!
No.
For me, it's watching the kids grow up. It's
so
just fun.
So my favorite, you don't see that.
Yeah. Oh,
but
really?
at night, I go and I look before I go to bed. I go and just stare at the kids while they're asleep.
You go check on everybody.
And just stand and stare at them like for a few minutes, and like kind of get like that joy feeling me, and then going to bed.
It's like such a mom thing for moms to have like all these pictures of their sleeping babies and toddlers and stuff.
No, so
it's the same thing.
No,
it's the same thing.
It's in my memory. I like to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your role as head of the household?
Am I?
I don't know if we really think of. I mean, you are, I guess, technically, but like it's not like.
Yeah, I'm the head of the household, but
we don't really think of it like we don't think of it like that.
I don't think that it's a title that I need to like get my star like my.
I mean, in Judaism, the woman is also like referred
You're
to
the house,
as the house, like so most household decisions. Kind of, he defers to me. I mean, obviously, if he thought I was being completely crazy, he would tell me. But yeah, because the woman of the house in Judaism, it's recognized that she has like a strong intuition and understanding of the people in her home and what goes into her home, and so it makes sense to defer to me on a lot of those things.
Yeah.
So it's a good partnership. I think we have a good partnership.
Yeah, plus I don't want to take responsibility.
Oh, you're funny. Are there a lot of seafood recipes from Morocco?
I guess you can turn any dish into Moroccan dish, like whatever you want to cook, you can cook it in a Moroccan style. It's but in Morocco actually the lift of most of like meat
like lamb and stuff.
Yeah, beef, lamb, stuff like that. Yeah.
So it's more red meat.
More red meat unless you are close to the sea.
And then there's more food, which that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
What are some goals we have for this year as a couple and as a family?
I would say in a very, very simple way to survive. to get to the end of the year safe.
We don't sit down and like really discuss goals together.
No, again.
But I do feel like it's kind of a survival year. You're right.
It is.
You know, making a baby ain't easy. Oh, you waited until later to get married? Was there a lot of pressure to get married? Because you were 35 when you got married, right?
I was 36, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So was there a lot of pressure for you to get married?
I don't know if it was a pressure more than... I didn't want to get married before.
Mm-hmm. You were waiting for me.
Yeah. But when I decided that, okay, that's what I want to do, which was probably, I would say 2 years prior to our marriage.
Like you put pressure on yourself?
I didn't put pressure, but I really wanted to start something. You know, not with the pressure. We just like, okay, you know, it's a time. Just.
Yeah. But like, did you get pressure from other people, like in the community or from your family?
No.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, you know, my mom, of course.
Nah.
What is new?
Yeah. Which translates to,
who
are you dating?
Yeah. But I can't blame her.
Well, yeah.
But
she wants to know you're taken care of.
I didn't have any pressure from like either people or myself.
That's good. What is your favorite food to make?
Ribeye.
I was gonna say
grill,
steak.
Yeah, steak. I like grilling. Basically grilling.
Do you want to return to Israel? I assume meaning to live.
Maybe at some point. Not now. But it is somewhere.
We think about it. We talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, like, it's hard because owning your own business, if you moved anywhere, you'd have to start over from scratch. And that's hard.
It's not just owning a business. It's I hate.
I mean, that's one of the things. You don't like moving?
No, I don't like moving.
I don't mind moving.
So, but it's in the back of my head. Like, at some point, eventually, yes, I wanna.
And you worry about me over there too, because it's such a different place than here. A little bit. You worry about me.
It's,
Yeah.
of course.
I
You know, I came here. I did have some culture shock.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have it there even
Oh
more.
yeah, I'm sure. I already told you I'll never go to the bank. You'll have to do all the banking. I heard they're very rude at the bank. Okay, there's a couple of more. How did your family react to you proposing to Chana?
They went crazy.
They did. Can I tell the story of the phone call?
Yeah, sure.
So we were in California. He had come to visit and propose, like officially, and he calls his sisters to tell them that he got engaged. And all I hear is so much shouting and screaming. And I'm like sitting there, we're in the car, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, is it because I'm American? Like, dude, what's going on? I was so convinced they were angry. They sounded so angry. And he explained that no, they were very happy. And I was like, that's happy? They were very animated.
Yeah, no, they were thrilled. I mean, as you could see that they all came.
Oh yeah, they all came to the wedding. They were very happy. It was very good. All right, that's all we got time for.
Thank you very much, everyone, for your question, for the time you put to ask these questions.
This was fun.
And thank you very, very much for supporting my lovely wife.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that's all we're going to do here for today. So, and that's the end of Q&A with Mr. Firefly.
Oh, I like the name.
So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it as always. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love to see you here again. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit the like button so that I know what kind of content that you all like to see. And it helps my channel out a lot, which I really appreciate. So thank you so much. And that's it.
Yeah.
I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next upload. See, now I've lost my train of thought. But it's just that, like, if we'll go a little bit longer and I can make it into 2 videos.
Okay.
Have you ever oh no.